In the highlands of Papua New Guinea, in a small village near the town of Goroka, a photographer from New York City became inspired. Roberto Falk is working on an ongoing photo project, creating portraits of different tribes and groups from around the world. When a local guide brought him to meet this group, he learned of the tradition of the skeleton, where tribespeople are painted with white clay and black ash. Roberto was moved to capture them in a way he had never done before.
I wanted to explore a different point of view. So what I decided to do is to explore the portraits of this group from a bird's eye view. It was a fascinating experience because it was a time for me to connect with this group and also to explore a new vision as a photographer.
The local people, their tradition and his experience photographing them inspired Roberto further, and while wandering through town, he popped into a museum and met a man named John who would help him to continue his work in the area.
I wanted to be able to have the people painted in a slightly different way, and my idea was to keep it a little bit more a little bit simpler in the way of the design. So I wanted to just keep it either painted with the clay or with the ashes. I had explained to John what I wanted to do, and he said, "Listen, I'll help you out." He was the one who found the people who participated, all the models. He is the one who also helped me out, like finding the place where this was going to happen.
Which turned out to be John's front yard at the suggestion of John's wife. The models John found were all from the Simbu tribe, which John is also a member. The bed sheets used to block the sun, they borrowed from neighbours. What began as a small idea in a place Roberto had never been before soon turned into a community project where people from all over town came to help or just to watch.
Overall, it was a great experience. The way that I felt was that it was definitely a collaboration. I couldn't have done this all on my own. It was a team effort from myself, John, and all the models. I would be inspired by what the individuals would do, like they would move in a certain way, or they would have certain body positions, and that would inspire me to do something different. And so that's what it was. And in the process of creating these photographs, there's many different things that happen. You get to share an experience with people, you get to experience life with them, and I realized yet again and again is that we are people. We live in different parts of the world, and we have different environments, but ultimately we share one common thing which is important, which is the sense of community. So that's what the Project Clay and Ash represents for me. It represents a collaboration of cultures.
Native nomadic tribes are disappearing across the world. Watch this episode on how some photographers are documenting their legacy. Photographers have been taking pictures of disappearing cultures since the early 1900s, when Edward S. Curtis started documenting some American Indian tribes before their traditional way of life disappeared completely. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.